All right. So hello, J.MAK students, and welcome to MAK.STERS by J.MAK. Thank you for being here with us as we learn all about AlmaLusa. For those that don't know me, I'm Meg Crosby, hospitality personality at J.MAK, based in Raleigh, North Carolina. I have Dolores here with me as well on our team. She's in Barcelona, but currently her background is AlmaLusa, so she snuck in there. Silly little girl. You can always reach out to our team by emailing hi@jmak.com for any questions about any of our partners. Today, after our presentation, we will open the floor for a brief Q&A session. So have those questions ready to go. You can put them in the chat or the Q&A section. We will continue our MAK.STERS class sessions with some of our Paris hotels on Tuesday, February 20th at 2 p.m. You can register by visiting the events page on jmak.com. So thank you for your continued support. And without further ado, Sophia, if you want to introduce yourself and take it away.
Thank you. First, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here today and interested in AlmaLusa. Thank you to J.MAK, a long-time partner. So I'm Sofia Brandau. I'm the Director of Operation for AlmaLusa Hotels. And I have here with me Beatriz, who is our Revenue Manager. So she has all the access to the best rates. She's looking to all your reservations and obviously helping me, seeing and assisting all the agents. So don't get shy and let us know all the questions and all the doubts during the presentation. It's quite a long presentation because I want to bring much information. I will PDF you the presentation after, so no need to take pictures, screens, just focus on what we are explaining and save all the questions to the end. As I'm presenting, I may not see the questions, Meg, so if you want to bring some questions while I'm presenting, please help me.
Sounds good.
Let's roll, okay? So AlmaLusa Hotels just opened the first property, AlmaLusa Baixa Chiado, back in 2016, a 28-room hotel. And our concept is very, very clear. It stands on 3 pillars. Location, so we want the best location, the location near everything. In Lisbon, we have our 2 properties in the 2 best squares, so no traffic squares, very near the riverbank and walking to all the main attractions. In Comporta, which is a 1-hour drive from Lisbon, the secluded beach where George Clooney, Nicole Kidman, Madonna, they all bought a house there. They travel every now and then because it's still one of the most secluded areas in Europe. And in Comporta, we are the only hotel in the village itself. All the other ones are the typical resorts further away. This means that, again, the guests can leave the hotel, walk to restaurants, 10 minutes walking to the beach, or being a sustainable property, they can also cycle. So first pillar for AlmaLusa, location. Second pillar, being proudly Portuguese. The Portuguese service, the Portuguese towels, the Portuguese amenities, the Portuguese food. So for us, it's about experience all the culture, the gastronomy, and the history of the country. And the third pillar is service. So we have an informal. We actually don't want to have stars. We want the guests to rate them themselves, but we want to give a very professional service. So count with 2 hours response for your emails, count with personal recommendations for our team members. They are all trained to answer quickly, assertively, and help you with anything you may need. And this means transfers, guides, tours, whatever, surprise for your guests, we have all covered, okay? So basically, we opened the first property, AlmaLusa Baixa Chiado, back in 2016. Then in 2022, we were hard working during the pandemic. We opened AlmaLusa Comporta, and just more than 1 month ago, we opened our new baby in Alfama, which I'm going to share first-hand pictures with you. So AlmaLusa Baixa Chiado is a 28-room hotel and is dedicated to showcase the Portuguese life. with a very traditional yet contemporary and homey feel, wants really to make the guests feel home. Has a very central location, a personalized and dedicated service, high quality Portuguese products. The toilet paper is Portuguese, the Portuguese amenities which also the guests can buy and take home, the food we serve in the restaurant, the linen, the bed cover, so everything is Portuguese. The concierge 24/7, it's a renovating building, but still respecting the history. The floor you may see here is 12th century. The building itself is 17th century after the 18th century after the Lisbon's earthquake. So all the history, the stone benches come back from that time. So all the details that we could take from the works, we have recovered them and we let them to tell the story of the building. All the rooms in all the hotels, so I'm going to be long here, and then for the other properties, I will be faster. They all have a luxury bed. So this is very important for us, an anti-allergic bed with an 8 centimeters feather bed, Portuguese mattress, Portuguese linen to give you the ultimate comfort. Our beds look like for a photo shoot for every single guest. And the rooms are impeccable clean. So this is, we employ, I mean, our housekeepers, they take the double time, average time to clean one of our rooms rather than the other ones, because this is really, really, really something important for us. The room is really prepared for that guest, okay? We have a power shower. All the rooms have 42 TVs. In Alfama, we already upgraded to 53. We have high-speed internet with a dedicated line. All the rooms have Portuguese artisan bathroom amenities. We are sustainable in all the properties, so we don't use plastic in all the properties. We don't have single-use amenities, so we are also taking care of this part. We always have a professional hair dryer, obviously the towels, a safe, and all the hotels have a coffee and tea station in the room, okay? And water, always free of charge, 2 bottles a day, sparkling and non-sparkling for all hotels, all rooms, okay? We also have twice a day housekeeping in all the properties, fiber TV, and then all the necessary service on request. So room service, pillow menu, laundry, iron board, babysitting, disable, and also couch bed, okay? Then, explain you, we are in Baixa Chiado, so our first property. We have 6 rooms categories. We have rooms facing the back of the building and rooms facing the front of the building. The back of the building, they are very nice, but normally we don't recommend for Americans. And why? Because Lisbon is a hilly city. The back of the building faces one of the hills, so the tram goes by. You can't feel the noise, but you can feel some vibration. And we know Americans, they value very much the sleep, and that time we recommend towards the square. The square is a no traffic square, so it's much more quiet and therefore much more luxurious, okay? So normally the standard room and the triple room, which the triple is really nice, we don't recommend for Americans unless you tell us we want the entry-level room, please quote us the entry-level room, okay? The rooms facing the main square, we have the mini deluxe with 20 square meters, and we have the deluxe room with 22. All with the original facilities and story of the building, as I told you, the immaculate beds and a very contemporary design, okay? This property has 28 rooms, so 20 rooms, 8 suites, quite a huge proportion of suites. We have 4 junior, 4 deluxe. These are upscale rooms. They have a small kitchenette, bigger areas, and always a table. In the junior and the deluxe suite always have a sitting area separate as well, okay? Then the reception, obviously the normal one with the check-in at 3 p.m. Also, we help guests keeping their luggage after checkout or before check-in. And then we have Delfina, our restaurant. Delfina is a 50 seats restaurant. They serve mainly Portuguese guests because we have a lot of people working in the area. We are located by the Bank of Portugal, City Hall, prime ministers, all the government facilities. So we are located in the City Hall Square. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So it's quite important. So a lot of Portuguese guests here, and food is very simple. Portuguese food, Portuguese wine. Very homey, no fine dining, relaxed, informal, but very, very tasteful with all the Portuguese delicatessen. The peixinhos da horta, which is fish from the garden, but I will tell you this. We organize a gastronomy mag after, so I can give a full brief on gastronomy. If I'm starting speaking about food, and especially in Portugal, is dinner time, we won't go quite fast. Okay, so this is AlmaLusa Baixa Chiado, and then all the concierge and tours. You have a VIP concierge. We can book activities, and this is very affordable. So, for example, a tour to Sintra, 8 hours with a private driver, tickets not included, but 2 people, we charge 200 euros. It's quite affordable. So a 2 hours walking tour with an archaeologist, private, minimum 2 people, 35 euros. It's not very expensive. So we try to find the best partners and partnership with them so it can actually create unique experience within the hotel. All the hotels also, they provide to all the guests a free mobile phone, okay, an iPhone with the AlmaLusa app, and this allows 30 minutes international calls, national calls, chat 24 with reception. They can call the taxis when they are out of the hotel. They have free itineraries so they can follow. They have all the shops, all the restaurants, so all the information. Even they can have the flight information, everything just on their phone. They can take the phone with them or they can leave the phone in the room, up to them. Okay, and this is available in the 3 properties. Okay, so coming to AlmaLusa Comporta, our second property. Comporta, as I explained you, is a beach destination, although I feel more and more that Comporta has so much to offer more than beach, because outside of summer, we have a unique experience. I mean, it's the best place in all Europe to go and see dolphins in the wild state. Beatriz just went there 2 months ago, and you see dolphins everywhere because they live in the bay. It's the unique place in Europe as well to see flamingos. From October to March, you can see flamingos there. You can do those very romantic horse ridings that you saw Madonna doing on the beach, which is unique. And also we have a small safari where people can feed giraffes, zebras, hold the lemurs, also about 20 minutes of the hotel where we organize a private experience. The park is closed for guests from October to March, but we made a deal where our guests will be alone in the park. So it's a unique experience also to be with these animals. So, and also for golf lovers, if you have any guest that loves golf, we have a special partnership, just 10 minutes drive from the hotel, from a US renowned architect, David McLay-Kidd. I think his golf courses in US are all fully booked for the next 2 years. And they are already recommending taking the trip to Comporta because the golf opened this year and they still have tee times for this year. So it's being said that it's going to be the best golf course in entire Europe. So I think it's another opportunity that can come from here. So AlmaLusa Comporta is located right in the heart of the village. You can walk to the restaurants, to the beach, to a lot of places. Again, very informal, modern. It was an existing building, looking like a motel that we have rehabilitated and prepared. So basically, as I told you, we are located very near the village, the beach, and it's very informal and very comfortable. Again, the same amenities as in Baixa Chiado, so the bed, the shower, the smart TV, the mini bar. Here we have a mini bar, and we also have Nespresso coffee stations with daily replacement as well as the waters. daily housekeeping service, and then the pillow menu, the sofa for suites, babysitting, all you may need. Okay. We have one single room. So coming to the room inventory, we have 50 rooms. And from these 50 rooms, we have 21 rooms and 31 suites. So again, a huge inventory on suites. The suites, interior-wise, they are all the same, except for two, the deluxe. But the 29, all the same, the suites. The difference is the external area. So we have suites with no outdoor space, suites with a small balcony overlooking the pool that I'm going to show you, and then suites with garden or terrace. Okay. In the rooms, we only have two types. The superior rooms with just a window outside. They are nice, modern, with a very nice bathroom. And we have the garden rooms with a garden outside. Okay. Then we have just one terrace room with a private terrace. We don't call it a category, but it's still available because it's only one unit. The superior suites, they all are in an open space with a bed, then a separate living area. This sofa can turn in a sofa bed comfortable for one adult or two children. And then you have your own kitchenette. Okay. Then the pool suite, exactly like the superior, but they have a small balcony overlooking the pool. So for guests that come with small children, it's quite comfortable because if they want to nap or if they want to be real near the pool, they just open and they are immediately in the pool. Then the garden suite, they are my favorite. They are with a bed and the living room exactly like the other ones, but they have this small garden just in front of the suite, private with lounges. So I think they are very, very comfortable. Then the terrace suite, they have a private terrace immediately above the suite, but the stairs are external. So it's like those kind of Miami hotels where you have these external stairs to access the rooftop. Okay. Then the two suites that are really different are the deluxe suite, where you have the bedroom completely separated from the living room, but they don't have any exterior space. So they feel luxurious more for full time, but for summer, I prefer the terrace or the garden suites. Okay. Then, coming to the public spaces, we have AlmaLusa Cafe in Comporta, where actually the clients can go and pick up wraps. Salad is open 8 to 5 p.m. So the guests can have all the autonomy to go and pick up things. But we also have, obviously, the breakfast room. All the rates in Comporta have the breakfast included. It's a buffet, normal, okay? For summer, we have this amazing rooftop. It's the best rooftop in Comporta because it's the only one. But I still think it's quite cool. Okay, we have DJs Saturdays and Fridays, Saturdays. We have DJs over summer and amazing party too. The rooftop normally opens from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. We don't make it later, so we obviously take care of the rest of our guests. Okay. Then we also have the library bar where we serve small snacks. It's open all year round and the guests can lounge in this area or having meals here. Okay. Then all the activities, the David McLay golf, the dolphins, the flamingos, as I explained, and a lot of history as well. Okay. Then just opened 1 month ago, we have AlmaLusa Alfama, 25 rooms. Here is 3 suites in a non-traffic square and views over the river. So it's only one of the few properties in Lisbon that has actually views on the river immediately. No building, no road, nothing, just the river. Okay, so we have the reception and cafe area with a nice bar. We're just building now the terrace as well. We have a very exciting cocktail list because it's an all-day dining place, okay? It's very near the cruise terminal. So if you have guests going or coming out of the cruise, you can walk to the cruise terminal. So it's quite comfortable, okay? we have again 6 room categories with a single room, and then we have the superior room. Both of them have views to the Cathedral of Lisbon, okay? Then we have the cozy and the cozy premium. They are rooms facing an interior patio. So we are speaking about the entry-level rooms, okay? Then the exciting. These rooms, the mini deluxe and the deluxe, as well as the suites, they have views over the square and the river. So the light is amazing. They are smaller than the Baixa Chiado, and by the end, I will explain you why the two properties are different and how you should choose on each. But I can tell you the light and the views are breathtaking. Okay, this is the deluxe suite. We only have 3, but it's really nice, quite big, roughly 36 square meter, and separate sitting and dining. Then we have the cafe with an all-day approach of Portuguese tapas, wines, burgers, salads, snacks, and a lot of cocktails. Okay? So just to wrap up, so we have Baixa Chiado with 28 rooms in the heart of the city, in downtown, in the City Hall Square that opened in 2016. Then we have Praça do Comércio, which is the main square in front of the river that you see in all the brochures of Lisbon. So our properties, one is located to the right of this main square and another to the left of this square. Baixa Chiado has bigger rooms. It's more of an historical look. And Alfama is more modern, has slighter, smaller rooms, but the views are breathtaking with a very modern, very comfortable, very curated design. So if you have guests that really value the size of the rooms, I will highly recommend the Baixa Chiado. But if they want to try something new, if they value the light, if they want to be in one of the hottest places, then I would recommend Alfama with these two separations. And now I will head to Beatriz so she can tell you all the news on promotions, which are important as well. No?
Yes, thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Meg. Thank you for J.MAK for having us here. It's a pleasure. I joined AlmaLusa Hotel very proudly only a few months ago. But these are amazing properties, and Sophia already told everything about the properties, so there's nothing I can add to this wonderful description. So I believe that you liked it, and I hope that you liked it. For J.MAK guests, we have wonderful perks for Alfama and Baixa Chiado, which are the properties for Lisbon. We have the chef seasonal amenity, the special concierge desk, and a check-in wonderful chocolate cake that is very, very well known in the area. And most of the Portuguese that go to the restaurant always ask for this chocolate, which is our favorite delicatessen of everybody. I don't know if there's something missing, Sophia.
It's the AlmaLusa teddy bear, is the artisan soap, and the chef.
Yes, for Comporta. The ones that I told were for Lisbon, and for Comporta we have the artisan soap, the chocolate mousse, and the AlmaLusa gift, and the teddy bear, like you were saying. Yes, these are the perks. Sophia, is there something else rather than these perks?
I think you should disclose the promotions.
Yes, now the wonderful promotions. These are the perks that all the guests are entitled to, but the promotions are limited in time. So we were running the January sale, which is a sale that has been running since the beginning of January. And only a few days left. It will end next Sunday. So you can just book it while it's there. These promotions have a 30% discount on the rate, and they have perks while if you book more nights. For example, if you book for 3 nights, you get the 30% plus a meal. If you get at least for 5 nights, you get the 30%, a meal, and a walking tour. So these are great perks. Walking tour is a great opportunity to know the city. It's a great city to walk to, and the meal is the best way to know the Portugal because we really value our gastronomy and we think it's the best in the world. But it's us, so you and your guests should come for yourselves and check. So,
if you have any last minute guests that are somehow asking inquires, push
yes.
because this sale is ending and it's the best one we do in the year.
Mhm.
We are replacing with another one Beatriz is explaining, but the perks won't be available for long.
Yes, the perks are ending, so you should book until Sunday, and the reservations are until Sunday, but the stays are until the end of December, until the 20th of December. So the whole year is available for the perks and the 30% January sale until Sunday. Then after the sale, we start our Winter Escape sale, which will be available until the end of February for reservations until the end of February, but we'll keep them open for stays until the end of the year. So, but this won't have the perks and won't be a 30%, only a 25. It's a good one because if you stay 4 nights, you get one for free. So you get the 25%. But the best one ends already on Sunday. And save the best for last, Sophia?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, okay. So we are giving 15% commission to all the
Increasing the
reservations.
commission.
Yes, we are increasing in 3% for all J.MAK reservations. So
See?
yes, this was the surprise that was coming for last. So I hope you liked it. And all these promotions are a great way to start the year, knowing that most of the people start to booking their holidays in advance. So I hope you liked it. So if there are any questions, just let me know.
Thank you, Beatrice and Sophia. This is awesome. I mean, guys, they were already at a 12% commission for J.MAK bookings. So they love you guys. They take care of you guys. But to increase it to 15% is absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for that.
It's a win-win. So we all win.
We all win, yeah.
Obviously win with us. So all the bookings at the end of February, they have 15% commission, and we want also to have good partners and to have the support of the agency. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. That's so great to hear. And I can tell you too, when it comes to you know, clients that have stayed with you before, I mean, we really get fabulous feedback from the staff about the hotels. You know, it's such a great team. Like I said, I mean, it's they really feel like the clients feel like they're in their own home. It just feels so welcoming. So it's a great opportunity for your clients to check out Portugal. So any other questions that any of our advisors have? Thank you for being here, everyone. And then to Sophia and Beatrice will follow up, of course, with a copy of the sales presentation. You can send it to all your friends to make sure that they have received and hear the fabulous news about enhanced commissions. We'll also be posting this to our YouTube channel for any of your colleagues that might have missed. And then let's see here. We do. So Deanna wanted to ask about just clarification on the 15% commission. Is that on bookings only until February? 15% only on bookings until February?
It's the booking made up to the end of the month, but the stays are all year. Okay.
Yep. So the stays are through 2024, but up until February, bookings in February.
It has to be booked before the end of February, yes.
Perfect. So consider it like a little Valentine's Day gift, a little extra gift for yourself.
A love gift.
Right? Yes. Anyone else have any questions before we end the webinar? Feel free to throw them in there.
Yes, but if you have the questions after, you have our email, so please drop us an email and we happily respond quickly.
Yes.
They're the best. Absolutely. The J.MAK fast response. And keep in mind too that everything can be found on their partner pages on jmak.com. So a little bit of quick information about each hotel. Obviously the J.MAK amenities, the enhanced commission promos and things like that. And then the most important thing is obviously the J.MAK at email addresses. That's the fastest way to get in touch with any of our partners. The good thing with that email address is that it is a distribution email, so it goes to everyone that needs to know about your reservation. It's kind of like an all hands on deck. Just make sure that you copy in hi@jmak.com, which is us. That goes to our team so that we can monitor as well. But no need to monitor you lovely ladies. That's why we love you.
We love
Perfect.
you too. Thank you,
Well, thank you
everyone.
so much. This was a great presentation, a great overview of all the properties. We're super excited. So thank you all to our traveler advisors for joining. And if you have any questions, you know who to reach out to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
look forward to see your requests. Okay.